Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Ali Babika. I'm a doctor working at NHS, and today I'm gonna tell you all what you need about locum. What is locum and how you can do it efficiently. Whether you are a junior doctor, consultant, locum will provide you with flexibility, variety, and of course, extra money. Firstly, what is locum doctor? Locum doctor is a doctor who covers rota gap. For example, if you have any hospital or any medical institution that needs doctor and there is a gap for maternity, for example, or leave or sickness of the staff, the original staff, then you come as a locum doctor with an hourly rate, which is usually higher than the normal rate. You can be full-time locum doctor or part-time locum doctor. Full-time locum doctor is probably not applicable for the international medical graduate because you need a sponsorship and you get the sponsorship via the contract. But some doctors who have settlement or those who are British but studied outside UK, they can locum full-time. By locuming full-time, you locum full-time and you don't have a full-time job contract with any trust. Part-time locum, the second type, is when you are in a full contract, 40 hours, 50 hours a week or whatever, but you also do extra locum shifts on the side, on your spare time, weekends or evening. How much will you get paid? Firstly, you need to understand the factors that determine the pay. First one is your level. Are you FY1, FY2, SHO, registrar or consultant? The higher you go, the more you get, of course. Is it an urgent shift or an elective shift? So was it arranged or they just called you like 2 hours before the shifts? The more urgent the shift, the higher you earn, of course. Is it weekdays or weekends? Weekends are higher than the weekdays. Is it night shift or day shift? Night shifts are higher. And also the location. Inside London, usually lower than outside. As a general rule, you earn between 35 till 70 as a junior doctor, including the SHO. As a consultant or a reg, you earn between 80 till 100, and sometimes it could reach 200 pounds an hour. Regardless, it's way higher than the normal rate, than the contract rate. And you can Google that your trust rates, or you can Google your city rates. And as I said, it's widely differ, but the general rule is higher than your normal one, and you expect between 35 till 70. Pros and cons of locum. Locum gives you more flexibility. You can work whenever you like. You can choose the days. You can negotiate your rate. That's the first pros of locuming. It's also higher pay. Imagine you as a junior doctor, you earn around 17, 18 or 20 pounds an hour. But when you locum, you could potentially reach 70, 80 pounds an hour, which is crazy. Also, when you locum, you increase your experience in different specialty. Locuming also gives you an opportunity to experience different specialties and creating a networks. And lastly, it gives you the opportunity to travel. Cons of locum. Firstly, lacking of stability. Your shift could be cancelled at any time. You are not in a permanent contract. Your shift could be cancelled any moment. So there's no stability. And winter, for example, in UK, probably you're gonna have a lot of shifts. But in summer, the shifts reduces in a way. So there's no stability of the shifts. You can overcome this by planning with the rota coordinator earlier. With locum also, you lack a couple of benefits. For example, you don't have any annual leave, no sick leave, and no study leave. And one of the biggest cons of locum, lack of career development. When you locum, let's say you locum 3 or 4 years in pediatric specialty, that's not a formal training. You're not gonna be consultant by locuming in pediatric. So you will be stagnant from a career point of view. Also with locum, there is a lack of continuity of care. You may just do one shift in one ward and the next shift gonna be in a different specialty. You do psychiatry today, tomorrow you're gonna do respiratory, and the next day you're gonna do acute medicine. There's no continuous contact with your patient. And the last kind of locum, there's no support. So you are not a trainee, your seniors are not focused to train you because your job is not permanent. You are just covering for a service job. And now I'm gonna show you how to locum, or at least how I did locum the right way. Firstly, I did locum without NHS experience. I know there's some doctors who are locuming without NHS experience. I didn't feel safe doing that, so I started my locum after I got my contracted job. I don't advise anyone to locum without NHS experience. At least you need to know the culture, you need to know the system and how the system works before you start locuming. Putting in mind, some are able to locum without NHS experience. So it's possible, but not recommended. Secondly, my first locum was with my department. So I didn't locum outside not even my trust. I just locumed, I started locuming with my department. So it was a vascular department. And why is that? For a couple of reasons. I know the team, I know the patients, I know the protocols. So it was much easier for me to test the water of locuming with my trust and within my specialty. Third, I also picked my shifts carefully. How is that? I used to book day shifts, not night shifts, because the support on day shifts is way higher than the night shift. So that's what I did. I booked day shift instead of night shifts. And also I don't like night shifts because they are against your normal physiology. They call it graveyard shifts. Imagine graveyard shifts. And I also didn't over locum. When you see the money that you can get with locuming, you may get deceived. I was very careful with choosing my shifts and not overbooking myself, because this will affect the quality of my work. So no over locuming. And just to put number to it, if you are working Monday to Friday, 40 hours, then 2 weekends in a month are enough. And if you are fully locuming, then you can leave 2 days to rest in a week. I'm gonna finish this video with 2 practical advices. Immediately after I joined my trust, I had a chat with the rota coordinator. My name is Ali Babika. I work Monday to Friday, 40 hours a week. I would like to have extra shifts on the weekends. Can you please add me to the bank list on the emails and to the WhatsApp group? This was the most efficient and practical point I benefited from, and I advise you to do that. Contacting your rota coordinator will have the highest ROI, return on investment. And secondly, I also signed myself to a couple of agencies, not just one. I'm gonna drop a picture here for most of the important agencies in UK. You can Google each one of them. The process is very long. There's so many paperwork, references, and it's gonna be like for months. So try to do that early. That will increase your service area to locum shifts, and you will make sure that you always secure shifts as you need them. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any question, please don't hesitate for a second to drop it. And if you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe and send it to someone who may benefit from. See you next time.